Scientists of the international One Kite project successfully calculated the largest molecular phylogenetic tree for insects. Their goal is to understand the evolution of insects, the most species-rich group of animals worldwide. Distangling their evolution is essential for understanding how other forms of life evolved in terrestrial and lake environments. To reconstruct the phylogenetic tree, the One Kite researchers used modern DNA sequencing techniques. Bernhard Miesow's research group from the Zoological Research Museum Alexander König in Bonn and several other groups around the world collected the DNA of 1,000 species of the most important groups of insects on the globe. The BGI Shenzhen Institute in China decoded 15,000 genes of each insect and translated the genetic information into rows of letters, the DNA of the genes. Using the SuperMOC supercomputing system in Munich, the researchers compared the genetic information of the species to determine the degree of genetic relations. However, a huge amount of computational resources is needed to determine the exact position of a single species in a phylogenetic tree. For a tree with only 18 species, there already exist more than 190 quadrillion possibilities of how they could have evolved. The computing capacity of the entire world would not suffice to calculate the optimal phylogenetic tree. Alexandros Stamatakis and his research group at the Heidelberg Institute of Theoretical Studies investigated solutions to be able to process such huge amounts of data. Using a mathematical weighting function, they can exclude a large number of improbable trees a priori, instead of exhaustively analyzing all possible trees. Only promising trees were optimized until a relatively likely phylogeny was found. On the SuperMOC system, these calculations were conducted using 32,000 processes simultaneously. Thereby, the researchers managed to drastically reduce the time to obtain the results. Only this enormous computing capacity allows to conduct such complex scientific calculations, such as inferring the phylogenetic tree of insects. The results of the One Kite calculations are of substantial scientific importance.
We
really hope to contribute to the history of the field with the One Kite datasets because we were able to reconstruct a robust phylogenetic tree of insects. The enormous diversity of insects can possibly be attributed to only 3 or 4 major groups. We didn't expect that at all before One Kite.